Magkahalong excitement, curiosity at kaba ang nararamdaman. Sa di inaasahan at di maiwasang pagkakataon, may mga troubles and issues na dumating. Since this is a team and collaborative project, it is expected that everyone in the team must give their fair share and fulfill his or her commitment. Sa grupo namin na nagbabike, kung hindi ka magpaparamdam na pagod ka na at kailangang magpahinga, hindi nila malalaman yon. Or kung may sira ang bike mo at di mo sinasabi, hindi nila malalaman yon at hindi ka matutulungan. So just like in NEFLI, kung hindi mo sasabihan ang iyong mga kagrupo, clueless sila kung anong nangyayari at hindi ka nila matutulungan. Pero since we join this as a team, dapat may sabihan at tulungan mula umpisa hanggang matapos. At mas masarap na namin ang tagumpay kung hanggang makarating kayo sa inyong destinasyon ay kasama ang iyong kagrupo at sabay kayong magdiwang. My NEFLI experience has taught me lessons. Time management and commitment are big factors. Never delay for tomorrow what we can do today. So habang free tayo, gawin natin kung ano yung pwede nating gawin. Mahirap din pagsabay-sabayin ang ginagawa. Set priorities. Learn to say no paminsan-minsan. Huwag tanggap ng tanggap. Sa kabilang banda, masaya and worth remembering ang naging experience ko. Because of NEFLI, I experienced to travel abroad for the very first time. Rode in a first-class MRT for the very first time and saw those amazing architectural structures na nakikita at nababasa ko lang dati sa mga libro. I found friends for keeps. Naging magkumpare at magkumari kami. We learn from each other. Bitin nga lang. Akala ko may part 2 yon. Hoping soon magkakasama ulit tayo at maibibigay na rin natin yung ating pakimkim sa ating inaanak. Thank you sa mga naging teammates ko, si Sir Amor Mio, Ma'am Jonamil, and Ma'am Rona. You helped me discover myself and unleash my superpowers. Love you all, guys. To my savior, Ma'am Mary Bel Kaasi, thank you po. Sa mga facilitators, maraming salamat po for this opportunity. And to everyone, salamat po sa pakikinig. Stay safe and God bless us all. Thank you.
Myself blessed to be chosen as one of the innovators of the NEFLI, a 3-year leadership training program for public librarians of the National Library of the Philippines. I would say so because in spite of all the challenges in the entire program, but for me, it was one of the wonderful and fulfilling experience I ever had in my entire career as a librarian. I am very grateful and proud of my team, the Library Trailblazer, for the dedication, patience, and cooperation, together with our mentor, Ma'am Nerissa, for her undying support and guidance in the realization of our CP. Special thanks to our department head, Dr. Eliseo S. De La Cruz, to my personal mentor and sponsor for this program, Ate Arlene, and to my BPL family for always being there to support me. And most of all, thank you, NLP, for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, my NEFLI journey. Mabuhay po ang NEFLI, mabuhay po ang Library Trailblazer. To God be the glory. Maraming salamat po.
What a journey it has been. This is it. All things come to end. End means there is a chance to start something new. I've had an incredible ride. The network of emerging Filipino innovators leadership program has boosted up many skills and learnings on my leadership and management skills. Through the years of working, sometimes we become complacent and easy. That's why it is always an advantage to join a long-term programs, not just for a day or two, for trainings and seminars. It takes so much passion and dedication before we can say we have perfected a craft. Let us continue engaging and never stop learning for a more innovative library service that will benefit our clients and uplift our chosen profession. Thank you to NLP, especially to the PLD organizing team, my sponsors, Mayor Julio Paraino and Vice Mayor Jimmy Paraino, our dedicated mentor, Ma'am Nerissa Oraba, my co-members, Sir Marlon, Ma'am Pinky, and Ma'am Aiko. It was a smooth ride, but we survived it. Wear your faith, wash your doubts, and keep your closer to God.
My journey as an innovator is challenging. It's my first time to attend a leadership training, and I knew that my ability on this aspect is lacking. I thought of quitting from attending the pre-convening because the participants are already established. But I realized that this is not the best solution. I need to go on for my self development, and I need to acquire knowledge that I could apply in our library. I am glad that I continued with the training. I learned a lot from time management, decision making, the principles of communication, and the like. Too many to mention. As to our collaborative project, working on it is not easy. Misunderstandings unavoidable, but in the end, all is well. Thank you, NEFLI.
Okay, so we have just witnessed and heard the journey of each innovator. So the ups and downs that they have experienced, the instances that they almost quit and give up, but they survived and surpassed and were able to continue in this program up to the very end. So the experiences really made them realize the importance of each one of them. Truly friendship, appreciation, and personal and professional developments cannot be measured, but they can only be pleasured. So thank you to all the teams sharing. We firmly believe that those videos imparted have somehow provided to our cohort 2 innovators encouragement, motivation, boost, and excitement.
After discovering the adventures of our cohort 1 innovators, it is time to hear the experiences of our mentors. The organizing team is very proud of expressing our congratulations to our mentors. They have been with us even during the INELI ASEAN implementation as the innovators representing the Philippines. With their experiences from being innovators and now as mentor, each of them is given 5 minutes to share their learning experiences as well. Let us now hear from the mentors, Ms. Dames Marilyn Amogan of Benguet Provincial Library, Maria Vida Aparicio of Bohol Provincial Library, Marvin Terry Pascual of San Jose City Library and Information Center, Maria Rona Rimojo of San Pablo City Library, and Ms. Nerissa Oraba of the National Library of the Philippines.
It was a big opportunity for me being chosen as an INELI ASEAN Innovator and now as a NEFLI mentor of the Trailblazers. Being a mentor is not easy. Time for the team is important because just by being there for them means a lot. You need patience to listen, to encourage, and to motivate them. And most of all, you should trust the team and make them trust you as their mentor. I was able to share my knowledge and experiences to the team, and at the same time, I also learned new things from them. As a team, together we were able to face and resolve challenges that almost hindered them not to finish their modules and the collaborative project. I'm very fortunate to be a mentor to Ma'am Nadine, Ma'am Pinky, Ma'am Maridon, and Sir Marlon, who were very cooperative, hardworking, responsible, and respectful. They made me feel that we are not just a team, but a family. I'm very proud and happy that all of the members of the Trailblazers were able to reach this far and finish this leadership training. The NEFLI Cohort 1 Innovators Training may end, but I know the friendship will last. Thank you to the Trailblazers, NEFLI family, the National Library of the Philippines for this wonderful opportunity and experience. Stay safe and God bless.
Hey everyone. First and foremost, I would like to say congratulations, you've made it. Thank you for the once in a lifetime opportunity working with the young promising librarians. Although I wasn't been active lately on our team, I am very happy that you have finished the project despite this challenging situation that we are facing today. I hope you will continue being innovative, active, and connected with other libraries and institutions for the development and improvement of our library services. Thank you, God bless, and be safe, everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria Vida C. Aparicio, Provincial Librarian at the Bohol Provincial Library and Information Center in Tagbilaran City, Bohol. At your service, and I'm glad to be part of the mentors of the NEFLI Network of Emerging Filipino Librarians Cohort 1. I'm humbled and blessed with the opportunity given to me by the National Library of the Philippines through the directorship of Sir Cesar Gilbert Adriano, through the Public Libraries Division headed by Ms. Blesela Velasco, together with her learning facilitators and secretariat, to be chosen as one of the INELI Innovators and now mentor of the Team Ascend group of the NEFLI Cohort 1 with the members Ms. Rochelle, Ms. Aurora, and Ms. Aiko. It was an honor to be assigned to a competent, diligent, and hardworking group, the Team Ascend, led by Ms. Rochelle, together with her members, Ma'am Aurora and Ms. Aiko. On our first meeting, they were very cooperative and participative, and they were able to share themselves. They were able to open up. They were comfortable with each other, and they were able to focus on creating an innovative idea for their collaborative project. As a mentor, I was able to share to them my experiences as a former INELI innovator, and it really helped them in creating a great collaborative project. They were able to finish their modules in the learning portal. As a mentor, I was able to share to them my experiences as a former NEFLI innovator. I gave them advice and guidance to work as a team, respect, and understand the limitations of each other. And they were able to finish their modules in the learning portal. There were also challenges along the way with my team, especially with our distance from each other, from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And busy schedules, schooling, work, because all of us are managing leaders and librarians in our own public libraries. So sometimes we have difficulty in getting a common schedule, but with their commitment and dedication, they were able to reach each other, connect each other, and finish and accomplish their learning modules and collaborative project. All I can say is that I am proud with my team, Team Ascend, for creating such a great and wonderful collaborative project that it can really help promote the library services in our communities and help motivate our leaders to support the library programs and projects and the community also. To my team, Team Ascend, to Miss Rochelle, Aurora, and Aiko, congrats to a job well done. And I hope you can also share your experiences to the new innovators of the NEFLI Cohort 2. I'm proud of you, and more power to NEFLI Cohort 2. God bless us all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, our dear mentors, for being part of the NEFLI Cohort 1 Innovators journey in this leadership program. So, although you are incomplete because of Miss Rimojo was unable to join us today due to health reasons, we really appreciate and recognize all your efforts for continuously sharing what you have learned in your INELI ASEAN experiences. So a big round of applause to our Cohort 1 mentors. So thank you. So next, at this juncture, let us hear from our sponsors. Without their full support to our innovators, your participation in the NEFLI program and this NEFLI combined convening would not have been possible. So to facilitate the cafe conversation with the sponsors supporting innovations in libraries, may I call on Mr. Michael James Reyno, Officer in charge of the Monitoring and Evaluation Unit of Public Libraries Division. Sir Mike?
Okay, thank you, Sina. Good morning. Good morning to our to the city mayor of San Fernando, and good morning to our assistant director, Mr. Edgardo Vitinos. It is my pleasure to be with the very active and very supportive sponsors of NEFLI Cohort 1 and a chance to have a discussion with them. I am glad to introduce to all of you. I think she's here, Miss May Arlene Torres, the head of History and Heritage Division, Pihacto, Bulacan Government. And then, morning, ma'am. And then Miss Marisa G. Chico, the OIC or City Librarian of the Quezon City Public Library. And then Miss Madeline F. Candido of City Librarian of the Zamboanga City Library. So sila po yung mga sponsor na nandito ngayon. In this part of our virtual event, we will have a chance to ask them questions in relation to this NEFLI program and their experiences. We hope that through this cafe conversation with them will be a venue is to know their future plans on the kind of support to their innovators, even after this program, most especially in the continuity of the implementation of their collaborative projects. Also, if they have planned as well to cascade the NEFLI program to their respective locality. So, are you ready to find out the responses? Well, here is the first question. Okay. Wait. So, the first question, in what way you can further support your innovators, collaborative projects, and other innovations in your library? So, sa arrangement po ng pagsagot ng mga question, ang mauuna po ay si Ma'am May ng Bulacan, and then next po si Ma'am Marisa ng Quezon City, and then next si Miss Madeline Canty. So let's watch po yung kanilang mga answers. So they already send po yung recorded answer nila in case na we decided na lang po to record na lang yung kanilang mga answers para po hindi magka-problema when it comes to sa internet connection. So let's watch na po yung kanilang mga answers.
I've always been a supporter of innovation. I believe that, as Jonathan Swift says, the only thing that is constant is change. Change is inevitable. As a non-librarian, but I would say, has a heart like a librarian, I have this urge to let other people see that library is not always what they think a library is. Library sometimes also suffers a certain kind of stereotype. A library is always seen as a typical library, a room with books, tables and chairs, and it's quiet. Otherwise, the librarian will scold you. But library has gone a long way and will continue to change in the next few years to come. I have been a witness together with our provincial librarian, Mr. Mardon Hipolito, as to how Bulacan Provincial Library has undergone several changes and innovations. First is its physical structure. It was renovated to be now called a modernized library. It is still the same space, but the new library setup includes an audiovisual room and a Tech for Ed center. A big plus is the air-conditioned facility. Secondly, we have sought to enhance our collection, particularly the Bulacanyan collection. Now we have shelves in place for the local history of the 21 municipalities and 3 cities of the province, heroes, national artists who hail from Bulacan, and the Sinaliksik Bulacan collection of documentary films and coffee table book about the history and heritage of Bulacan. Thirdly, we have improved our library programs, the annual conduct of the Provincial Conference for Public Librarians, the organization of the Bulacan Public Librarians Association Incorporated or BPLI, and the LIS Month program. For 3 years now, we have been conducting the LIS Award. It is a search for outstanding public libraries in the province of Bulacan. And lastly, as of the moment, is the COHA library system where we take advantage of this pandemic period to encode our collections into the system. Sabi ko nga, sa wakas, nakuha rin natin. I always say that our theme song is unti-unting mararating, and that's how it really goes. We're thankful to how things are gradually coming to pass. As of the collaborative project of the Trailblazers, I believe the newsletter must serve as an IEC material to introduce the library, its collections, services, and programs. As a provincial library, it can also include updates from LGU libraries and other members of the Public Librarians Association Incorporated or BPLI. Furthermore, the newsletter can turn out to be a journal. First, it can be a printed material to the research that we've been posting in the Bulacan History and Heritage Facebook page, or it can include both historical and current accounts. It can even contain frequently asked research topics. Second, clients of the library, students, researchers, and professionals can be enjoined to contribute their research articles, particularly those which were researched in the Bulacan Provincial Library. Thus, it can be said that the library will have a more active role in preserving our history and heritage. Our hero, Mariano Ponce, who lobbied for the establishment of the present-day National Library of the Philippines, had this concept. He founded the La Solidaridad. He wrote historical accounts called Ephemerides Filipinas and his memoirs of the revolution. It can be said that his primary aim in lobbying for Biblioteca Nacional was to safekeep the historical records that he and his fellow propagandistas have produced through the years. This concept is how I see our provincial library, especially since it is under the History and Heritage Division. We envision BPL not just an information hub, but also a research and publication center of Bulacan.
Good day, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate the National Library of the Philippines for spearheading this virtual combined convening of Network of Emerging Filipino Library Innovators or NEFLI program. To answer the first question, the ways on how you can further support your innovators' collaborative project and other innovations in your library. Maybe after presentation or submission of the innovators project and after assessing the project itself, and if it is feasible to implement in the library, then we can implement it. We can propose for funding or include the project in the library's budget.
Okay, so wait lang po yung kay ma'am. Hanapin ko lang po. Si Ma'am Madeline.
Buenos días a todos.
So let's watch po yung answer ni Ma'am Madeline.
Buenos días a todos. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. A pleasant day to all. I am Madeline F. Candido, the sponsor of Miss Carmelita Pinky Agustin, our innovator. I was given the task to answer some questions. Number one, how you can further support your innovators' collaborative project and other innovations in the library. Well, of course, as the city librarian of Zamboanga City Library, it is my duty and responsibility to fully support the librarian's quest, especially in the library innovations. The Innovators Collaborative Project and other innovations in the library can be integrated in our plans and programs, can actively take part in the implementation of the set project, as well as inclusion in the budget proposal if it requires financial assistance. Other innovations in the library, it could be transformation of traditional library services, programs and activities into digital spaces. In other words, redesigning the library spaces into digital library space that could create interactive and more engaging library services.
Okay, thank you, sponsors, for your answer. So let's proceed na po to the next question. So our next question, okay. So our next question po ay, do you have plan to cascade NEFLI program to your respective library associations and localities or province, city, or municipality? So same po yung arrangement. Si Ma'am Arlene po ulit ang
The Network for Emerging Filipino Library Innovators, or NEFLI, is in itself an innovative program. It is not just a leadership program. It is two-pronged since it will both impact the librarian as an innovator and the library, which will benefit from the collaborative project as an innovation. NEFLI encourages librarians to be observant and be cognizant of the problems and concerns that need to be addressed. Moreover, they are trained to think out of the box and go out of their comfort zones to be able to come up with an innovative idea. Furthermore, NEFLI develops and enhances their leadership skills, how they relate to the people they work with to be able to lead them towards the fulfillment of the innovation. I am glad that our provincial librarian, Mr. Mardon Hipolito, had painstakingly completed the requirements of the program. I believe that NEFLI is really worth cascading to other librarians, one in the Bulacan Provincial Library, and as well as to the members of the Public Librarians Association Incorporated, or BIPLI. Many should grab this opportunity to be equipped not only in the technicalities of librarianship, but on unleashing the leadership potentials in them. It's high time to see librarians occupying supervisory positions. It may not be so right now, but the best way is to prepare them for it right now.
I think NEPLI programs are for the benefit of public libraries in the country, for the development of these libraries and for more improved library services through innovations to be offered to its clients or to community as a whole. Thus, QCPL is with NEPLI programs and we will surely support its programs and projects.
Cascading the NEFLI program in our library is one step not just to further maintain the project, but also to sustain the set project. Our innovator or innovators can train our library staff to promote awareness and educate them about the NEFLI program and project to totally earn their interest and cooperation to work hand in hand with the innovator or innovators, as well as to motivate them to support the project, to further maintain collaboration and network with the innovators and the rest of the NEFLI organizing team. A new breed of innovators and mentors should be trained to continue the program.
Okay, thank you, sponsors, again for your answer. Okay. Um, Two questions are not enough since we are still enjoying to listen or nag-enjoy po ba lahat na marinig yung answer ng kanilang mga sponsor? Uh,
Yes.
Thank you. Um, to their positive responses to give additional motivation and boost encouragement to our cohort 2 participants. I will flash another two questions for our sponsors to answer. So our next third question is, how can you further assist your innovators both professionally and personally, even beyond the NEFLI program? So let's what Cohort answer nila.
Even before the NEFLI program, Mr. Marlon Hipolito would come to me to have his papers edited, discuss a program concept, consult for certain program details, report on the status of a project, and seek advice on some concerns. I have been his supervisor since 2015, and since then, this has been our working relationship. During the NEFLI program, I don't see much difference except that the project is something that is new and he has to work with other people. He accomplished the modules with the best that he can, and then he would have me check them for corrections or approval. In the collaborative project, he relayed to me the inputs from their group discussions. I just give him guidance and some piece of advice because the collaborative project must serve its purpose, and that is to lead each member of the team to collaborate with each other to be able to accomplish their project. This is not that easy because of the distance that is not always addressed by technological means. Add to this is their differences in personality and professional background. But in the end, their leadership potentials enable the team to overcome these hindrances and come up with the best collaborative project that they can accomplish at a given time. Beyond the NEFLI program, I will still motivate Mr. Hipolito to pursue developing and enhancing his technical and leadership competencies. I believe that the mark of leadership is being able to produce another of your kind. I hope I can be a good influence to him and that he may also be the best leader that he can be to his library staff. I will continue to encourage him to lead his team in introducing innovations in the way they do things in the library, as well as the next programs that we will be doing. As a leader, I believe that personal matters do really affect one's performance at work. I'm willing to understand his personal situation so I can better supervise him. I am here to coach him on the next steps so that we can perform his tasks better. I will continue to mentor him towards the fulfillment of our aspirations for the improvement of the library and the professional development of his team.
The answer would be, first, continue to support the innovators through approval and funding of proposed projects. Second, allow innovators to attend further trainings to NEFLI and with other professional library organizations for their self-professional development. And third, continue to mentor and coach said innovator to be a future leader, both on management and attitude.
Okay, thank you po sa natin. So si Ma'am Madeline po, I think nandito na siya, Ma'am Madeline. So sasagutin po ni Ma'am Madeline ng live yung ating third question. Hello, Ma'am. Hello po. Okay. Nasaan po si Ma'am Madeline? Nandito na daw po siya.
Naka-mute po.
Naka-mute ka po, Ma'am Madeline. So, unmute mo lang siya, Ma'am.
Okay, okay na yung audio ko, sir?
Yes po. Gusto niyo pong ulitin ko yung question?
Okay na po, mag-a-answer na po ako directly.
Thank you po.
Okay, to further assist our innovator, we will, as a team, we will actively participate and facilitate in the implementation and dissemination of the innovator's collaborative project. We will include the project in the library's plans, programs, and activities, and also in the library budget. Personal assistance to innovator by giving positive criticisms and feedbacks as moral support to further motivate the innovator to go on with the project, especially in the implementation phase or stage. Professional assistance to innovator by sharing innovative ideas and strategies to further enhance the innovator's collaborative project and the library's services as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Madeline, for your answer. Thank you din po sa ibang sponsors. So, our last question. Do you have already in mind or any ideas on the ways that you can further maintain collaboration and network with the innovators and the rest of the NEFLI organizing team? Okay.
We may adopt the collaborative project, and once in a while we can get to share feedbacks on how it is implemented in the Bulacan Provincial Library. We will be sharing also our future innovations to the NEFLI organizing team, who I believe will continue to monitor innovators even after their completion of the program. Maintaining collaboration and network is important for innovators to be constantly reminded that we have done should not stop us from doing more, getting better, and becoming great. Whatever we have achieved so far and we will be achieving in the very near future, it can't be denied that NEFLI contributed to it because it helped a lot in honing the innovative mind and spirit as well as the leadership potential of our innovator, Mr. Marlon Hipolito, and also for me as a sponsor. Thank you to the National Library of the Philippines and NEFLI organizing team, Director Adriano, Ma'am Bless, Ma'am Jen, and Ma'am Sinya. More power and God bless you all.
Is to be updated on matters that pertains to NEFLI programs through the innovator himself or herself and continue the support to NEFLI programs and projects. NEFLI organizing team is welcome to the QCPL as partner in the libraries program and projects and other NEFLI program as well. That would be all. Thank you. Stay safe everyone and God bless.
Okay, so next po natin ulit live si Ma'am Madeline of Zamboanga City Library to answer the last question. Ma'am?
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the National Library, the innovators and mentors of the NEFLI organizing team. So to further maintain collaboration and network with the innovators and the rest of the NEFLI organizing team, continuous training should be conducted both for the old and new innovators. Moreover, continuous dialogue with the NEFLI organizing team would be a nice venue to send feedbacks to the team for them to monitor and evaluate if the project is effective. Bienvenidos a todos. Gracias.
Okay, thank you very much sa lahat po ng sponsor. Thank you for your honest responses that truly an enlightening, moral booster, motivating, and encouraging. With your positive response, you'll possibly created ideas not only for cohort 1 participants but also to cohort 2 participants to push through and not afraid to continue up to the end of this 3-year leadership program. So, okay po ba lahat? So to summarize po yung sagot ng lahat ng inyong sponsors, may babasahin lang po ako dito. So, ito po yung kanilang mga sagot in summary. So, Ma'am May said, full support to the enhancement and improvement of provincial library physical structure, facility, and services focused to achieve their goal and aspirational visions for their library gradually. And then Ma'am Maris plan to implement the collaborative project and assist in looking for budget. And then Ma'am Madeline said inclusion of PAPs and budget proposal in their library. So use the collaborative project to enhance their services and programs offered in the library. So yan po yung summary ng sagot nila sa first question. So the next question, sponsors believe that the collaborative project can address the current demands and unleash the leadership within the innovators and helps to the development of public libraries and to ensure the continuity of what have started in NEFLI. So next, the third question, sponsors are there to support in whatever library innovations they will present and motivate to continue to develop their personal and professional growth, and provide moral support in any means to boost encouragement and push them to achieve their goals that the public library will benefit. So our last question, the sponsors believes to what the NEFLI is believing and will continue to support the vision of NEFLI. So again, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sponsors natin, including po yung mga wala dito. So yung ating graduated sa cohort 1 na 14 na innovators, maraming salamat po sa inyong mga sponsors. So, thank you very much po.
Salamat din po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Miss Sheena.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mike. Thank you for facilitating our cafe conversation with the sponsors. So let's move on. So one of the objectives of each NEFLI convening is to visit innovative libraries wherein our participants enjoyed the most. So COVID-19 or any pandemic cannot stop us from experiencing this most awaited and exciting library tour that will truly inspire us in the innovative initiatives of the Philippines public libraries in the current times. But of course, after the virtual library tour, the link of the virtual library visit feedback form is required. So to accomplish and submit the said form, the link is posted in our chat box. So again, after the virtual library tour, the link of the virtual library visit feedback form is required, and to accomplish and submit the said form, the link is posted in our chat box. Okay, so get ready, relax, and be inspired with the virtual library tour of the Manila City Library.
The Manila City Library was organized on October 28, 1946, through Ordinance Number 2982, located at 800 Taft Avenue, Ermita, Manila. The Manila City Library is currently headed by Ms. Maylene C. Villanueva as officer in charge. Circulation section. It is the main section of the library. This is where the library users go when they need to read and research. It contains books in all subject areas from generalities to geography. Filipiniana section. This section contains books and periodicals written by Filipino and foreign authors about the Philippines. Articles about the Philippines are also included in this section. Special collection section. This section contains theses and dissertations, law books, books from the National Library of the Philippines, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas Knowledge Resource Network publications, the National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA, and other foreign publications. General Reference section. It houses general encyclopedic works including dictionaries, almanacs, atlases, directories, handbooks, manuals, and others. Periodical and Children's section. This section contains magazines, journals, and newspapers on a periodic basis. It houses children's books, educational toys, and board games. Manilaniana section. This section contains books and other materials about the history, culture, arts, and images about Manila. Ordinances from previous and present local officials are also included in this section. Together with the inauguration of the Manila City Library is the launching of MIROX, or Manila Information Reference Online Service. a library service that requires no face-to-face transaction between library clients and staff. Computer section. The internet facility is strictly for research purposes only. Wi-Fi service is available for free access at the main library. The Manila City Library will continue to provide free access to materials, resources, and excellent service to support the lifelong learning of Manileños. Manila, God first.
Okay, thank you Manila City Library, headed by their library director, Miss Maylene Villanueva, for sharing your newly refurbished library with us despite short notice. So with that, we believe that our participants right now are really inspired, motivated, and challenged with the innovations that you have made in your library. So again, thank you Manila City Library. So before we end the morning sessions, we would like to give you some reminders. First, accomplish and submit the online evaluation of this combined convening. There will be two links, one for cohort 1 and one for cohort 2. Mr. Reyno will post both links in our chat box. Next, for cohort 2, accomplish the virtual library visit link for library visited. All in all, we have 3 virtual libraries visited. These are Quezon City Public Library, Parañaque City Library, and Manila City Library. And upload your self-assessment and self-development plan in the NEFLI website and online learning platform. Ma'am Deeds? Ma'am Dida? Nawala po ata si ma'am.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello? Naririnig niyo po ba ako?
Yes po, naririnig po.
Yes. Okay, so before we end our morning session, mag-photo ops muna tayo. So please, open your camera.
Paki-open lang po ang inyong mga camera at magpipictorial po tayong lahat. Sir Mike?
Wait lang po may iba po pong camera na hindi nakabukas. So, buksan po natin yung ating mga camera para lahat po ay kita. Okay. So, meron pa po. Ma'am. Okay. So, smile po. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait lang po Sandali lang. Page 2 po tayo. Wait lang po. Okay, wait lang. Okay, next po. Next page po. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Salamat po. Okay, wait lang po sa link ng ng evaluation. Wait lang po
So we are now at the end of the morning session. Please be back for the most awaiting and exciting activities this afternoon, which will formally start at 1 p.m. Again, I'm Miss Vida.
And I am Mishina.
Saying bye for now and see you again later. Same Zoom meeting link this afternoon. Enjoy your lunch. Bye.